Hey guys, how is everybody? I thought I would stop for a wee minute. We've got loads to do. I should maybe just take you on a behind the scenes of everything I actually do in a day, because I feel like people think I sit and fart about. But I've got so much to do, but I thought I would stop and have a wee quick coffee whilst I've got no kiddos here. Abbie's away with the kids to her mum's, so I can get on with some stuff. But we've got a lot happening and a lot of things to organise. One of them being the new podcast. So next week there'll be a lot of focus on starting our new podcast. Now we've got Stefan back because he does the technical sides of everything. But I thought I would do a little question for some of you. What kind of stuff would you like to see on our podcast? Would you like to see how me and Abbie are normally on a live, but obviously in a podcast style? Would you like us to jump into some darker secrets and have it a little bit spicy maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hey Hannah. It smells so fresh in here. You know when a room's been done and it just smells fresh? It smells like that in here. And really, I'm trying to test the signal out in this room as well, because it's downstairs. How has everybody been? I'm looking forward to doing it as well. Obviously, we've had a lot with the Easter holidays with the kids, so we don't really have time together to take away and do anything like this. But when the kids are back to school, this is the kind of stuff that we do during the day. So I'm really looking forward to doing it with Abs. When we done our pre-run for the podcast, it was absolutely hilarious. So Abby's left you alone. Is that a good idea? Well, I'm thinking I could paint her lemon. What happened to the TV show? The TV show that we were on, we got a email from the TV show saying that it's not been cancelled, but they've put the slot on to next year due to whatever reason, I don't know. So it's the start of next year, which is absolutely rubbish. But yeah. Yeah, we need all the deep, dark secrets. So, well, Abbie flung me under the bus the first second we went live on the podcast. They're raw and unedited. So no hushing Abbie. That's actually my cover photo for the podcast. It's me holding Arnie's mouth like that. And, no, wait a minute. I can't show you because it's my cover photo on my phone. But I'm holding Abbie's mouth like that and going shh at this side because she's terrible. Did you post the video from the shop? No. So we went to do it last night, and unfortunately, just with being so busy with the kids, it's not been possible. But we plan to do that tomorrow, I promise you. No, not tomorrow, Monday, when the kids are back at school. Fun and giggles. But don't worry, a lot of people are like, have no idea how the full podcast side works, and I promise you, when it comes round to it, we shall let you all know exactly how to watch it and stuff. But at this rate, I'll probably have to write it as a photo post because, unfortunately, you don't have to be careful with a little bit of spicy on podcasts. It's free speech. That's the good thing about it. It's loose. It is very windy here and it is very stormy here. It is so bad just now. I'm just having one of them. So much to do in my head. Like, I need to write it on paper. Is anyone else like this? I have a 1,000,001 things to do. And it all upsets my head. But it all just mashes in together. So then I can't focus on something. And now I'm sitting here live, like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about. I'm sitting here live having a coffee with 1,000,000 things to do. First live I've caught in ages, always on catch up. Well, hopefully we'll be live tonight, but like I said, the way that everything's running on Facebook, you'll have seen loads of people write statuses and that about it. They're not really pushing out lives or videos just now. It's all photo posts, so it's hard to actually catch a live when we're live. Do you have to wait 3 months to implant the embryo? So that's also on my to-do list today. I should have had a pen and paper because you remind me of everything. But I've got to do our consent forms. Me doing this consent forms again. When we went to our last appointment, that's the dog's play fighting, by the way. When we went to our last appointment on implantation day, I don't know if I've told you this or not yet, and you're not blaming me. I am not taking the blame. And Vivi, if you're here, you cannot blame me for this, right? That was cool. But we sat in the room and the embryologist came through and he says, so we're using embryo glue today. And I was like, I looked at Abbie and I says, Abbie, I swear I did not tick embryo. I didn't tick embryo glue. And Abbie was like, I don't think you did either, because you have like a consultation before that and they go through that your options and stuff. And we both said no to embryo glue. But however, on the day it says, on your forms, it says embryo glue. So it was either we go ahead with our treatment or we stop our treatment because we didn't agree to it. So and that's the second time that's happened. The first time, yes, it was a pure accident. That time just there, I have no idea what happened. And obviously on our first round with Hudson, there was no embryo glue. The second round we used embryo glue accidentally and it didn't work. And that was with the grade A. Vivi, no, just use Simmer, right? The third round, we didn't use embryo glue, and yes, it ended up in a blighted ovum, but it was still a successful pregnancy. And then on the fourth round, we used embryo glue and it didn't work again. So I'm seeing a little pattern here, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. And whether I get the blame for it or not, that's one thing. But Abbie even swears I didn't tick it this time. Will you have guests? Yes. So so far we've got the setup for 3 different microphones, but we could have more. We'll probably have an extra 2 basically for guests. I'm kind of swithering about which guests they come on, because like we've got a couple of really funny family members, my brother especially. Ben's very much, yeah, I want to come and do it, but he is not filtered at all. So it could be funny, but it could get me in trouble. Yeah, Vivi keeps everybody in order. I was just saying about the logo, the only thing that's missing is Abbie's eyelashes. So I could really do with getting them put on. Only got your notification there now. That's what I mean. Like, nothing's really working on Facebook at the minute. I'm hoping it all changes. But if it doesn't, we're just going to crack on the way we usually do as well. And you need to follow us on Snapchat. We're doing a lot of, like... Don't forget to do the family introduction video. I will, I promise. I'll write it down. We do a lot of our day-to-day stuff on our stories. Yes, we put some of our long-form videos and that on our stories as well, but like a bit behind the scenes. I've been the weathercast lady this morning on Snapchat stories, because it's the strangest thing ever. If anybody's got this storm, I want to ken why my storm is so homophobic. Because I was in the middle of the garden and you could hear the storm so bad and my hair didn't even go. It's like it's scared of me. And I had a wee squirrel run up the tree as well. It was quite cute. Can we see Vivi? I don't know. Vivi, do you want to join my live just now? Vivi leaves the chat. when I do Snapchat, I only get old videos. No, the Snapchat stories. So your spotlight is all like the wee videos, and your stories. It'll be made up of like different videos and our day-to-day life. Good morning, Julie. But yeah, we do have, I think we've got a mystery box and a snack box here. So we'll do one of them tonight, hopefully, if all kiddies are down and settled. Not a chance, right then. Come on, baby. Do you get to keep the podcast? It's our podcast, so yeah, we keep it as long as we want. My mum and dad. But yeah, in the shop yesterday, so that's my other big thing to do. What we're actually doing with the shop, but I'll do it as a video if you keep an eye on the update on this page. I'll probably just call it the end of the era because it ties the videos together. That's why they all kind of have the same title: Our Journey to Pregnancy and an end to amazing eras. Obviously, the shop. Reason being is people who have interacted with these, you'll get the same type of content again. So those who aren't interested in our IVF journey and want to know what's happening with that, you get like the notifications as is. But with the shop, we are doing a opening day at the shop to sell the rest of the stuff, and pretty much anybody wants to come meet me and Abs. If you like vintage stuff and you want to buy some stuff, we'll be there. So I'm just going to open it to everybody, and hopefully that's going to be next Wednesday, because we need to get the shop emptied now. So whatever doesn't sell from there, we'll have to just get rid of the charity shops and stuff because I don't have enough space here. But I'll do a video on it anyway, so you don't miss it, what time it's at and stuff. Obviously more local people, but G's doing absolutely fine. Had no more problems at all. Maybe some representatives from the charities you donate to on the podcast. Do you know what? That'd be a good idea, especially one of our main ones that get the majority of stuff, because see, even us, we've done a video before with them speaking in it. I'm not sure if it's on this page, it's on the home page, but knowing how much impact it does. So our miscellaneous stuff, and it doesn't matter what it is, even if it's broken, they'll get it fixed. That's why they're our main source to donate to. But for them, like, they have opening days every other week where they set it out for families who can basically come with their cart, whether it's a age 5 girl's pair of jammies or it's a light bulb that they need for their hallway. They're able to get what they need that way. And that's why everything that, yes, sometimes in a mystery box when you get 10 bath mats, it's rubbish. But them 10 bath mats have all gone, and actually all their stuff goes, which is incredible. The bigger items that we've donated, one of them being because it didn't feel right to donate to like the Christmas charity and stuff like that because it was so overly expensive. But the telescope, for them, they then sell that and then they put it into the charities fund as well. But that would be a good idea. No, he doesn't have his pink brows on, honestly. I wish I had time to do like an online auction to sell the stuff, but honestly we don't have time, so we're just going to do an open day, sell what we can on the open day, and then go from there. Vivi, you could just come and tell all our dark secrets. You could like come on and be like, I'm the real troll. I've catfished Cole and Abbie since social media. I'm joking. That would be a good story though. Well, you could just be a bisexual for the day and then we could be like 2.5 lemons. That would be funny. I need a bisexual for the podcast. This is me and this is Abs, but Abs needs eyelashes. Right, I've got a million things to do, so I'm going to go and do it, but I shall see you. I know that me and Abbie she's been saving up some of her parcels because everybody wants to see a new random shit my wife buys online, so that should hopefully go out at 6. Fingers crossed. Obviously, busy household just now. But hopefully we'll be live tonight, even for a chat. But I need to go and get all these 1,000,001 things done. Have a good day, everybody. Hasta la vista. I will spill all your shit. You would as well, baby. Come on. Baby.